Good morning. Hi guys, I miss you. I hope you're doing okay. Staying safe, healthy, and at home. I just wanted to tell you about a project that I'm doing. I am going to be making some postcards for my friends and family who are right now on quarantine like we are. And I wanted to say hi to them and give them something cheerful to brighten their day up. One thing about being an artist is that you're always thinking of ways to help or use your artistic skills to communicate with other people. And that's why this is a great time for an artist right now, because being creative is helpful, it relieves stress, it makes us feel better and that like we can do something. So I am going to be making these postcards. A postcard is about 5x7 or 4x6. You can get a postcard stamp for 35 cents. You can order them online. If you don't have access online, you can try to go to the post office. They have like an ATM machine for stamps. You can get some stamps there. Hopefully this is something that you might want to do for fun, but it also will give you a chance to practice your art making skills without it being too complicated. And if you do this and you like this idea, please take a picture of your postcard and send it to me, either on email or on Google Classroom. So anyway, 5x7, you could use a cereal box if you don't have any cardstock, but cardstock would work. Use scissors to cut it if you don't have a paper cutter. You can use crayons, watercolors, colored pencils, pens, pencils, anything to make a cool, beautiful picture. I'm going to do collage. I'm going to show you some of the paper that I have collected up here. I really love to collect cool, nice paper, but this is all just kind of like stuff that I've gotten over time. This is kind of neat. And you know, creating layers is really awesome. Neutral paper, so browns and tans and whites, grays, those kinds of things are really nice to kind of fill a lot of space and then balance out color within. Think about doing a color scheme of some sort. I'm going to do this coral color. I'm going to put some of this type of paper in this plant. It has a little bit of coral right there. Some polka dot. I might even incorporate this little card I found. This says vivre in French, and that means to live. So I thought that would be kind of cool. Anyway, collect whatever you can find. You can use old ticket stubs, you can use magazines, anything, just like we did in class. I'm using actually old newsprint that I had on the ground, on the floor, that we painted on, my kids and I painted on. And this is the paper with all the marks on it, and I'm going to use this too. So you don't have to waste anything. You can use Elmer's glue or any kind of Mod Podge or something that you have at home. I have a lot in a gallon, so I put a little at a time in one of these old medicine bottles, and this helps keep it fresh so it doesn't dry up. But you want to have some water and a paintbrush, hopefully, or even if you don't have a paintbrush, use your finger. But I'm going to collage together a few of these pieces, and probably at the end, I'm going to put on mine hashtag stay home. And, you know, I'm a little bit of a political person. I like to spread good vibes, so I think it's important to to send a message, and art is a great way to do that. So I'm gonna just collage together a nice little design. Probably if I wasn't doing this while talking to you, I'd probably be doing a much better job, but I am going to do the best I can and make a little design to share. Now, I just put 2 things down on my paper. I'm gonna actually put another piece of the same kind of writing paper that I already used as a collage piece in another spot so that it balances it out. And I think I'm gonna use some of these green circles. This is just old wrapping paper that I saved. Someone gave it to me and I thought it was kind of cool, so I saved it. And you probably will think I'm nuts, but I have a lot of paper. I can show you my studio. I have a lot of supplies. It's kind of a mess. But you can see over here I have a whole bunch of paper. I collect paper. That's one of the things that I do. Anyway, I'm making this nice little collage, and sometimes it's really nice to actually cut stuff out neatly and flush. So for what I mean is I'm going to cut the white out around my little plant that I want to include. And I feel like I'm going to take forever if I do this right now, but I'm going to do just a little of it so you can see what I'm talking about. If you do this and you decide to do it, and I don't know, I might have already said this, but I'm going to say it again. If you decide to do this, take a picture and send it to me. I really want to see what you guys are doing. I do understand that it's probably hard to do the, you know, the kind of work we were doing at school. But if you can just keep yourself busy with, so I cut it out kind of flush, it will actually blend in at some point. I'm going to put my Vivre card down. This is actually this little set of French flashcards that I found when they changed classrooms. I guess they pulled out some of the, Mr. Payne had left them. So I saved it, and I thought they were cool. So I'm going to take a piece of this coral, and I'm going to put the coral over the Vivre. It's going to be a little transparent. Hopefully my kids are okay because they're downstairs right now by themselves. But I think they're okay. They were playing before, so I haven't heard any screaming. Okay, so I just put that coral on there, and I'm gonna put, to balance out that coral, I'm gonna put another, that little thing that I just cut out, and I'm putting it right on the corner to cover the edge of the Vivre. So you see right here, I covered the edge, I put that. It still looks like this is too heavy for this area because it's all neutrals. So I'm going to put a little more of that color over here on this side. And that should help to balance out. I think I'll do it like this. So a lot of this is all just playing around and seeing what feels right. And that is looking good. I'm gonna put one more piece of paper on the bottom. Uh-oh, I think my kids are coming up the stairs. my child would like some M&Ms right now. You gotta put on clothes, buddy.
M&Ms because I want M&Ms.
Mommy's making a video.
Mom.
Okay.
M&Ms.
You can have a couple M&Ms. Go ahead.
Because Mom, I want M&Ms.
Playing together.
That's good.
Mom, I want some M&Ms because I've been good all day.
A couple
Post this
M&Ms.
video.
No, we're
Hi.
okay. Part 2 of the video.
Hi.
All right. So I'm gonna put some paint, or not paint, glue. I'm sorry, that distracted me a lot. My kids are needing some attention, so I'm almost done with this because I need to go. But this is starting to look pretty good. I actually have a lighter pink that I'm gonna put on top as well, also a transparent. You could use tissue paper, you could use lace if you had some like really thin old lace or something, or if your mom has like fabric that's thin, or like, I don't know, just whatever you can think of to be like a creative use of materials. I mean, this is the best time when you have to try to come up with ideas and how to make something with limited materials. That's like an awesome challenge. Okay, I'm gonna put some pink right here. Whoop, I'm getting crud in my, come out. I hope that, yeah, there. Okay, so put that down a little bit. And one more little spot. I'm gonna use another neutral. I'm gonna just use a little piece of this recipe paper, an old recipe that somebody wrote up. Yes, I'll come see you in a minute. Shh. Can we watch YouTube? Later. Yeah, that's fine. Are you guys okay?
Nothing happened. Do we not get your face?
Okay. It's okay. We'll fix it later, okay?
I'm fixing it.
Okay. The challenges of being at home and trying to be a teacher. Anyway, the kids are doing their best too. They don't really want to be doing any work, probably the same way you feel right now. Anyway, I'm putting some Mod Podge on top to make it shiny, and I'll show you my piece. Okay, now I am going to let it dry, and before I finish up, I'm going to write on it a message like stay home, hashtag stay home, or something like that, or even something like be happy or something. And then on the back, I'm going to put a line here, and I'm going to place my stamp on the right side of the postcard. You know, put the address and write a little message. So it's a good time to be an artist. Stay creative, guys. I miss you. Bye.